Today we're going to make our fall sangria. Hi everyone, Anthony Bilbin here, General Manager of Bonsteel Winery and Captain's Walk. And today we're going to walk through making a pretty cool concoction, which is our fall sangria. So sangrias are basically, if you have any kind of wine, these are the best things to do with leftover wine after parties. And really it's up to your own creation. It's normally just a fruit base, usually that you steep in some kind of sugar, put wine in it as well. And then today we're going to spice it up a little bit by using some of our Captain's Walk cider here. So for this specific recipe, what we're going to do is we have one whole apple, both green and red. You can mix it up based on your flavor profiles. It could be McIntosh, Granny Smith, anything, Red Delicious, anything that you have laying around. We have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons sugar, and a whole orange. So basically, you would take your fruit ingredients with the sugar and cinnamon, and you're going to combine them into one container. You're going to stir them really well so they get nice and coated. And then you're going to cover them and let them refrigerate or sit for an hour. You want all of these flavors to try to meld as much as possible. You could go a little bit further and add bitters or add some kind of liquid to it now and let it sit longer. For this recipe for us, we really want the sugar and the cinnamon to get into the fruit to draw out some of that natural flavor. So once we have it, it should kind of look like this. And then we're just going to transfer it over to a pitcher here. And again, you can put this in any kind of container that you have. We're just going to put it in a pitcher because it's easier for us to pour out of. I have seen these done in the big beverage containers that you can get from Target, Walmart, Home Depot, Kohl's, anything along that lines. Especially if you're going to do it for a party, it actually shows out a little bit better. Adds a little bit of oxygen too, which helps the process along. Now, ingredients wise, again, we're keeping this one pretty basic. But you can use brown sugar, you can use Caribbean sugar, you can use rum. Our choice is going to be the Captain's red wine. And then we're going to spice it up just a little bit by using our maple brown cider that we do here at Captain's Walk, just to really pull out a little bit more of that cinnamon flavor for us. So once all your ingredients are together in one container, one vessel, again, we're going to use this pitcher. Generally, you're going to use 1 whole bottle of wine. Now, this could be white, it could be red. I've seen this done with vermouth. It could be multiple bottles. You can mix and match. The beauty with sangria is it's really up to your own taste preference. It's whatever concoction that you want to come up with. It's just the basic ingredients of fruit, sugar, spice, and alcohol. So now that our whole bottle is in there, we're just going to give this a quick stir, a little agitation. Now for our sangria, for this specific recipe, we want it to be a little bit room temperature. As you notice, I don't have any kind of ice in the glass right now. If we were going to do this with white wine, we would probably chill it down a little bit and use ice in the glass because we want more of that aromatics out of the white wine. We want to preserve the acidity a little bit. But for this one, again, room temperature, and then we're going to take our maple brown cider here. We're going to do about a half portion. So again, based on your glass, if you have a 12-ounce glass at home, do maybe 4 or 5 ounces of cider and then 4 or 5 ounces of sangria. Leave yourself a little bit of room in the glass. And then we're going to do equal portions of the sangria. And then you can garnish it with whatever you want to put on here. For us, I like fruit, so I'm just going to drop a little bit of an orange on it. Just to garnish it that way. So just to recap real quick, our fruit, we use 2 different kinds of apples. We use cinnamon, sugar, and orange. Combine them all in a container, let them sit for about an hour, pull them out, put them into whatever vessel you want to serve out of. Use a whole bottle of wine. Again, we're using Captain's Red. And then to serve it, ice or no ice is your preference in the glass. Half of syrup, 5-6 ounces of, cider. We're using our maple brown, and then the rest on the sangria. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. For other cool recipes, check out our YouTube channel, or check us out at captainswalkwinery.com or bonsteelwinery.com. or stop in and see us soon. Thank you.